The journey to authenticity will be your greatest adventure of your life. What's up, everyone? Welcome to episode 7, the epic finale of the Be Fucking Authentic series on the Authentic Model podcast with your host, Thomas McClure. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button and stay tuned for my next series, The Real, where I invite various notable guests to the conversation about authenticity. If you missed the previous episodes, check them out after this one. And don't forget to let me know what you thought about today's episode in the comments. Shout out to my producer and editor, XMVRSTUDIOS. Their info is in the description. Also, thank you for my spicy t-shirt, Sauce Boss Gang, the best hot sauce in the country that just happens to be owned by a badass boss lady. And thank you for being a part of this journey with me. Today, we're tying it all together with strategies and steps for continuing your journey towards greater authenticity. Throughout this series, we've delved into what it means to be truly authentic, from challenging the authenticity illusion in episode 1 to aligning your life in episode 2. Sharing your story in episode 3, embracing vulnerability in episode 4, being real in your relationships in episode 5, and navigating authenticity in the digital age in episode 6. Now, let's take everything we've learned and apply it to our ongoing journey. Step 1 in our journey to authenticity is embracing vulnerability. This was a major theme in episode 4, where we learned that being vulnerable is not a weakness, it's a strength. It's about opening up and letting people see the real you. Sharing your struggles, fears, and failures can create deeper connections with your audience. It shows that you're human, just like everyone else. When I first started this podcast, as you know, I was very hesitant in sharing my vulnerabilities. But I realized that my vulnerabilities are a huge part of my story, and my story has the power to heal and inspire. In episode 3, we discussed the power of your story. By being open and vulnerable, I aim to create a space where authenticity is celebrated and connections are deepened. When you embrace vulnerability, you give others permission to do the same. It's a ripple effect that can create a more authentic and connected community. Here is a great quote by Brené Brown. Vulnerability sounds like truth and feels like courage. Truth and courage aren't always comfortable, but they're never weakness. Think about the people you admire the most. Chances are they are not the ones who pretend to be perfect, but those who are real and raw about their journey. They inspire you not because of their perfection, but because of their honesty and courage to show their true selves. Authenticity is about showing up as your true self, flaws and all. It's about being brave enough to be seen for who you truly are, without the mask or facades. This kind of honesty is magnetic. It draws people in and creates real, lasting connections. 2 is to live your values. Your values are the core of who you are. They guide your decisions, they shape your behavior, and they reflect your true authentic self. In episode 2, we explored the power of alignment and how living in accordance with your values brings harmony to your life. Identify your values and make sure your actions align with them. When your actions reflect your values, you live in integrity and authenticity. For me, honesty, empathy, and growth are non-negotiables. These values guide everything I do, from personal relationships to professional endeavors. The privilege of a lifetime is to become who you truly are. Carl Jung. Living your values might not always be easy, but it is always fulfilling. It means staying true to yourself even when it's challenging. This alignment brings peace and authenticity to your life. When you live your values, you set an example for others. You become a beacon of authenticity in a world that often values the superficial. This inspires others to do the same. 3 is to practice self-awareness. Authenticity requires deep understanding of yourself, your strengths, your weaknesses, your passions, and even your fears. This was a recurring theme throughout all the series, especially in episode 1, where we challenged the authenticity illusion. Self-awareness is a continuous journey. It involves reflecting on your experiences, understanding your emotions, and recognizing your patterns of behavior. One of the most effective ways to enhance self-awareness is through mindfulness and journaling. These practices help you stay connected with your inner self. Knowing yourself is the beginning of all wisdom, Aristotle. Take some time each day to reflect on your thoughts and your feelings. Ask yourself why you feel the way you do and how your actions align with your true self. This introspection is crucial for authentic living. And once you can start questioning your words and your actions in the moment, you know you've made some great progress. Self-awareness also means being honest with yourself about your flaws and areas for growth. It's about accepting yourself fully and striving to improve continuously. Step 4 is to set boundaries. These are essential for protecting your authenticity. They define what is acceptable and unacceptable in your life, and it helps you maintain your integrity. In episode 5, we discussed the importance of authenticity in relationships, and setting boundaries is a key component. Boundaries can be challenging, especially if you're used to putting others' needs before your own. But remember, saying no to others is saying yes to yourself. Boundaries are not about building walls. They're about creating space for your true self to thrive. I read this quote the other day. You teach people how to treat you by what you allow, what you stop, and what you reinforce. Tony Gaskins. Communicate your boundaries clearly and respectfully. Stand firm in your decisions and prioritize your well-being. This will create a healthier and more authentic environment for you and those around you. Boundaries are also crucial in the digital age, as we explored in episode 6. Knowing when to disconnect and protect your privacy online is essential for maintaining your authenticity. Step 5 is to align your social circles with your values and ensure they accept you for your true self. This step is part of creating a positive feedback loop, both externally with your social interactions and internally with your self-talk and judgment. Your social circles play a significant role in your journey to authenticity. The people you surround yourself with should uplift you, encourage you to be your true self, and support your growth. In episode 5, we emphasize the importance of genuine relationships. Authentic relationships are built on trust, respect, and mutual support. You are the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with. Jim Rohn. Evaluate your social circles and ask yourself if they align with your values and support your authenticity. If not, it might be time to reassess and make some changes. Authentic relationships thrive in environments where you feel safe to be yourself. And surrounding yourself with people who accept and celebrate your true self creates a positive feedback loop. It reinforces your authenticity and encourages you to be continuously genuine. Additionally, positive self-talk and self-judgment are crucial for maintaining your authenticity. Be kind to yourself and challenge any negative thoughts that arise. Replace them with affirmations that support your true self. Having a positive feedback loop is a main factor in having a successful and happy life. Step 6 is to pursue growth. Authenticity is not a static state. It's a process of continuous growth and self-improvement. Throughout our series, we've emphasized the importance of evolving and growing, especially in episodes 2 and 3. Growth is essential for maintaining your authenticity. It requires us to constantly seek out new challenges and opportunities that push us beyond our comfort zones. This isn't always easy, I know. Growth often involves discomfort, uncertainty, and even failure. But it's through these experiences that we truly find ourselves and become more authentic. Change is the end result of all true learning. Leo Biscaglia. To grow authentically, commit to lifelong learning and self-improvement, whether it's reading books, attending workshops, listening to podcasts, or seeking mentorship. Always strive to become the best version of yourself. This commitment to growth is the essence of authentic living. Think back to episode 2, where we talked about the power of alignment. Aligning your actions with your values often means seeking out new experiences and knowledge that reinforce those values. It's about being proactive in your personal development, not waiting for growth to come to you. In episode 3, we explored the power of your story. Part of owning your story is recognizing that it is always evolving. Embrace the narrative of growth and transformation. Each chapter of your life adds depth to your authenticity. Embracing vulnerability, living your values, practicing self-awareness, setting boundaries, aligning your social circles, and pursuing growth, you can navigate this journey with confidence and grace. And that's a wrap for our final episode of Be Fucking Authentic. Authenticity is a journey, not a destination. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button for more real talk and share this episode to keep spreading the realness. And I want to hear from you in the comments section. Let me know what you thought about this whole series and this episode. My next series is called The Real, and I'll be inviting notable guests into the conversation around authenticity. Make sure you hit the subscribe button and the notify button so you don't miss the next incredible journey. It's been an incredible ride, and I'm grateful for each and every one of you that tuned in. Remember, your authenticity is your power. Own it. Live it every day. Until next time, stay true, stay real, and always, always be fucking authentic.